up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Cage Review, and this is a review for WWE Raw for 7/23/18. And of course, I watch this on YouTube because I'm not giving them my ratings, I'm not giving them my money until I see improvement in their product. As far as I'm concerned, they don't even care anymore, and they're not even trying, so I'm not going to put money into that. When I see that they're trying again, I'll put money into it. I think what they do in NXT right now, honestly, far exceeds both Raw and SmackDown. And I barely watch NXT, that's the funny part. But I'm going to get into this show and explain why I feel the way I do. You start out with Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H. They're making this huge announcement. Well, the announcement is that they're going to have their first all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution. Okay, that's fine. They're making a big stink about women's evolution, and yet you have, so far, a highlight on 4 of the most absolutely talentless women on your roster. One, clearly because she's cute. Like, that's it. And honestly, I don't even find her that fucking cute. And I'm talking about Carmella. She's talentless. Absolutely talentless in every way, shape, and form. Her character sucks. Her in-ring ability sucks. She's trying to get better to shut up the haters, but you can see, no matter how hard her efforts are, she still kind of sucks. Nia Jax is another one. She was just Raw Women's Champion. Easily the worst wrestler on the women's roster. Maybe her and Carmella are tied for worst. I don't know. They're both pretty damn bad. And these are the 2 women's champions. And then you have like the Iconics, who they've showcased a lot lately and are horrible. So they're talking about all this women's evolution shit, and I quite frankly don't want to hear it. I don't. You're not utilizing the actual talented women on your roster. You're using the bottom of the barrel, going back to the Divas division. So as far as this announcement, I think it's bullshit. I could care less. And that's not to disrespect the entire women's division. It's to disrespect how WWE is utilizing the women's division. And I think that's a big thing that I want to get across is I love some of the women on the women's division are absolutely amazing, and they are true trendsetters. And then they've all been cast to the wayside for these talentless hacks. And that pisses me off. So yeah, I really don't give a shit about this announcement. It's not to disrespect the ones that are actually talented and doing what they, were clearly born to do. It's the ones that are fucking cute and getting a whole lot of face time over the talented women for why I don't know. So that's my opinion on the Women's Evolution pay-per-view announcement. You come into Elias on the ramp. He starts playing guitar, immediately interrupted by Matt Hardy's music. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt come down and they face Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel for the Tag Team Champion rematch. Really nothing of noteworthiness in this match at all. Punches, kicks, throwing headbutts into the turnbuckle. Nothing that stood out. And at the end of the day, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel win. And I'm going to say again, they're trying to be entertaining now. I appreciate that. I don't see them as tag team champions. I don't see them as any kind of WWE champions at this point. And the tag team division has gone really downhill recently. Like, honestly, the tag team division, as of late, has disappeared. And I don't know why. But whatever the case, you have the B team, which I'm sorry, I just don't buy into as champions. I don't. And it comes to a lack of talent, I think, on the roster at this point. I really do believe that Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, I do not believe are that talented to be champion. And then you get Finn Balor, Chad Gable, and Baron Corbin doing a backstage bit where some dude comes up to Finn Balor while he's talking to Gable and tells him that Baron Corbin's got him a new dressing room, and it turns out to be this like toy house. And it's supposed to be a comedy bit. It was kind of funny, I guess, but again, just kind of cheesy. Not a fan of Baron Corbin, and I'm not a fan of this new Finn Balor. Well, I say new, but he's actually an old Finn Balor now. The gimmick with the leather jacket and, basically no gimmick at all. And it just doesn't work for me. So Elias is on the ramp again after that, trying to play a song, immediately interrupted by Braun Strowman. Strowman and Kevin Owens have a promo. Kevin Owens is like, trying to say that Braun Strowman needs to watch out after what he did to Kevin Owens because Kevin Owens is coming after him. And then Jinder Mahal comes down to try to calm Braun Strowman down. Of course, that's not going to work. Braun Strowman lays him out. And that was that. And then you get Mickie James versus Natalya. Decent match. Again, nothing that really stood out in this one. Mickie James won. I thought that was interesting. Nothing really good or bad to say about this one. It was there. It filled some space, and that was it. Charlie then interviews Roman Reigns backstage. You get the typical Roman Reigns bullshit. It's my yard. I'm going to win the match with Bobby Lashley. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go on to be Brock Lesnar. Couldn't care less, to be very honest. Elias back on the ramp. This time the Authors of Pain cut him off when he's trying to play. And at this point, the well is already run dry with this Elias shit. It's already done. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not entertaining. It's nothing. Authors of Pain come out there. They do a short promo and get interrupted by Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil say, these guys need respect. And it goes into Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. Kind of beat up on Akam and Rezar, throw him out of the ring, and that was the bit. And I don't know. I really don't have an opinion on this segment at all, to be very honest. So far, nothing in this show has either stood out or made me excited or made me want to see anything in the future. Now, keep in mind, they're building up towards SummerSlam right now, which tells you they have no fucking idea what they're doing anymore, to be honest. There has not been one thing that has made me somewhat interested in this show. So you get a backstage segment with Stephanie McMahon, Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin, and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is whining to Stephanie McMahon before she leaves, saying he wants, Braun Strowman, blah, 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 and if he wins, he should get the Money in the Bank briefcase. So Stephanie McMahon gives him that. Gives him a match with Braun Strowman. If he wins, he gets the Money in the Bank contract, which really takes all meaning away from the Money in the Bank contract. Literally just strips all fucking meaning of the Money in the Bank match. So stupid, pathetic writing, and a wasted segment. As you can see, I'm really down on WWE right now. They have been giving a shit. And like I said, you're weeks away from SummerSlam now. So these are the shows that should be really... this is one of the big four. This ain't one of those shit pay-per-views that nobody cares about. This is one of the big four of WWE. Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania. And right now, you are wasting one of your big four. And that's how I feel. So then you get another absolute who gives a fuck match, filler match with Mojo Rawley and Tyler Breeze. It's a squash match. Mojo Rawley wins. During the match, they had Bobby Roode doing a split screen promo where he's talking about, Mojo Rawley can say what he wants, blah, blah, blah. But no interest, don't care. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre do an iPhone promo after that. Nothing of importance. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre after this. The match honestly made Drew McIntyre look pretty weak. And I've been saying from the beginning, Drew McIntyre is one of these guys they should be building to be one of the ultimate badasses. And they're not. I was really afraid they were going to do it with Roman Reigns. They didn't do it with Roman Reigns, but they did do it here with Finn Balor. Finn Balor looked like he had Drew laid out. He was going for the coup de grace, and then Dolph Ziggler had to interfere. And it just made McIntyre look weak. It didn't make him get major heel heat, I don't think. I just think it made Drew look weak. And then Seth Rollins runs down to the ring and he chases both Drew and Dolph out of the ring. Kurt Angle makes Finn Balor, Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. And Finn Balor and Seth Rollins wins. Again, making Drew McIntyre look weak. It's stupid. It's just stupid at this point. You have this guy who's, like I said, he's got a look. He has gotten a hell of a lot better in the ring, honestly. I've been paying attention to his last few matches, and the dude looks good in the ring now. So, you know, you're wasting all this fucking talent. And I've given up on WWE. That's why I said I don't watch the shows anymore. I refuse to put on the network, on the USA Network, and give them ratings. I've already fucking said fuck it with the WWE Network. They ain't getting a dime from me. But yeah, man. I mean, you just keep putting shit like that out, and who wants to watch that? Like, honestly, I don't get it. I really don't understand how WWE has any fans left. I really don't. Charlie interviews Bobby Lashley. Same dumb shit as Roman Reigns. Ember Moon. iPhone interview. Who cares? Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan. Ember Moon gets the win. Of course. So she's beaten Liv Morgan 3 times. And Sarah Logan beat her once. Doesn't make sense. Seth Rollins interview backstage. No big deal. Elias is in the ring this time, doing his Elias bit. Bobby Lashley, music hits. I think this is like the 5th time during this show that they pulled this bit. And it was dead during the like 2nd or 3rd time. Like, stupid. And then you get Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Same shit as last week. Except this time, Roman Reigns gets the win and he's going to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Now, we all heard the rumors and we were praying to God they weren't true. But guess what, people? They were true. Roman Reigns back in another main event at another major pay-per-view, and we still don't give a fuck. And if he wins the belt at SummerSlam, the crowd, I guarantee you, is going to boo the fuck out of this whole company. Like, it won't even be nice. It'll be a massacre. I bet you, I'm willing to bet that if they give Roman Reigns the title at SummerSlam, they will boo the next Monday Night Raw from beginning to end. And I hope they do. I really hope they do. Because it just goes to show that WWE, Vince McMahon, does not really give a fuck about the fans. It proves that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Raw. It was horrible. It was a 0 out of 10. It should have been a negative. In reality, 0 is as bad as you get. It was just horrible. It was absolutely horrible. The fact that they're putting Roman Reigns back in the main event scene already after the fans have clearly made it known for the last 3 years that they do not want this guy in the main event scene, it's just a slap in the face to the fans. Honestly, it is. And so, yeah, this whole thing was horrible. Like, there was nothing redeeming about this show at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my opinion on it. Let me know what yours is down in the comments. If you enjoyed the review, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you agree with me, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Cage Nation out.